Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be playing some Turtles in Time. I'm going to go through a little bit in the beginning and play one of my favorite beat-em-ups of all time. Before we get underway, I'd just like to thank Johnny for lending me this microphone here until I grab my own mic. Didn't want to keep using my headset because my headset sounds kind of like a headset. Alright, getting right into it. A little nod to the old cartoon, which is definitely a favorite of mine. I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan. Oh, I had all the toys. I actually still have the original 4 Ninja Turtles toys. They're not in the best condition as some of my other toys, but they're actually pretty good. Yeah, they're not chewed up or anything, and I think they still have their weapons. There's April. Yay! Giant Krang robot. Stealing the Statue of Liberty because I'm not entirely sure why. I guess they want money? Normally you only steal the Statue of Liberty because you want to get some cash, have ransom it off.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
I still remember the first time I heard that talk to me. At this point we've already heard games talking, but it was still kind of fun. Alright, this is pretty standard fare. I'm sure everybody's played this game before. Just, you know, some light combos. There was probably a little bit more you can do than people did. Nothing like slamming those guys around. I mean, it was great. At this point, we had the first NES game, which was an okay game in its own right. It wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was, or said that it was. Then we had the arcade game, which was the first one. I really loved that game, but that was always, no one ever really had that around us. So that was when you get to go to Chuck E. Cheese, you know, Chuck E. Cheese always had it, and there were always a lot of kids that wanted to play it. By the way, I apologize if my sound is spiky or anything. I'm still not used to this mic, so as far as what level I have to set it at and where I have to be in relation to the mic is still brand new to me. So hopefully when I listen back to this, it won't pierce my ears, because if it does, it's probably going to hurt you guys too. Love that the giant Krang robot makes an appearance anyway. I guess you always return to the scene of the crime. That was always satisfying. Throwing those guys at the screen, I don't know, it always made me feel real good. Plus you get 3 points for throwing them. You get 2 points for slamming the guys, but then you can use them as a weapon against the other guys, so it worked out very well. Good to leave that pizza there as long as you can. Ah, Tyler Perry out for revenge. Not a tough boss. Once he gets down, just start wailing on him with your special attack. And when your health gets low, since your health is what you use to pay for your special attack, just grab that pizza that's there. And it's over. I like Baxter Stockman. I always thought he was a fun character. A little misunderstood.
Alley Cat Blues.
Alright, on to stage 2, because you can't have a Ninja Turtles game without at least one sewer level, even though we're starting above ground. Yeah, this isn't really a sewer level, but I think I'm thinking of the Genesis Hyperstone Heist. I think in the first level you go through all of this together as sort of a multi-section first level that has this area and the sewer. But it's got the guys that jump out of the sewer, that's close enough. And you can fall down there, but there isn't the audio like the original arcade game. I think when you fall down there, he says this cave is creepy, which is a little weird since he should know it's a sewer. Oh. Yeah, well, nice one shot. I love the original arcade game because you would fall down and he would go, "Oh, who put the lights out?" Oh, like when you throw them with their back to you. I never knew if that was something that you could do or if that was just sort of a randomized. Every once in a while it would just throw that way. It didn't make any difference, but it was always nice to see something a little different. One of Baxter Stockman's creations, I believe, along with the Mousers. I'm pretty sure he made that. While I was a big fan, it also has been quite a long while. Ah, I love the Ninja Turtles. Came on at 4:30 in the afternoon. I finished my homework as soon as I could just to make sure I could watch it. This guy, I think he was in an episode, but I actually had the toy for him, and he was a pretty cool toy. He didn't do all this cool stuff, but he had some gadgets with him. I'd say you don't want to meet this guy walking down the dark alley, but we're in an alley, and there he is, so obviously it was a problem. I'm taking a little bit conservative. You could do the same thing with him where you get him in a good position and then you just start wailing on him with your special. But he's almost done anyway. 4-hit combo and let him do his thing. That's a big theme for this game. 4-hit combo. And he's done. Excellent. Be sure to tune in next time.